starter today is vegetarian nut and wine pate. This pate is the Rolls Royce, I can assure you, of all vegetarian pates. It really is delicious. I'm going to start off. I've melted about 1 ounce of butter in this pan, and I've added a small finely chopped onion plus 2 sticks of celery finely chopped and a garlic. So I'm going to saute that. Now while it's sauteing, I'm going to start putting a few things together in here. In this bowl here I've got 4 ounces of pecans, 4 ounces of walnuts, and 2 ounces of breadcrumbs. Just leave that for the moment. Well, I must say that it really is important to use pecans and walnuts. Pecans in particular, because they just give a lovely sort of nice sweetish taste to it. I have tried it with different nuts and you really do get a different flavour. Right, this is coming along nicely.
Jean, do you use white breadcrumbs or brown breadcrumbs?
It doesn't really matter. I've used actually wholemeal breadcrumbs, but it doesn't matter at all. White will do. You still get the same taste. I'm now going to add roughly 1 teaspoonful of paprika, 1 teaspoonful of cumin, and 1 teaspoon. As you can see, those are all dried, but they do taste very nice in this. You don't have to use fresh. Dried is fine. Just saute it for a few seconds, and then add 4 fluid ounces of vegetable stock, 4 fluid ounces of red wine.
That smells wonderful.
Oh, right. Can you just turn it down a bit now, please?
You want me to turn that down a bit?
Yeah, just a little bit. Right, back to my bowl. So we've added the walnuts, the pecans, the breadcrumbs. I'm now going to add 2 ounces of chestnuts. So just buy the actual whole chestnuts in a tin and chop them finely. 1 tablespoonful of soy sauce, 1 tablespoonful of brandy. I know it looks like wine vinegar, but
it's boiling, Jean. It's boiling.
Oh, great. Can you take it off, please, Mark?
Right.
Much appreciated.
I turned it off for you.
That's great.
There you
Thank you. And 4 tablespoonfuls of parsley. I'm now going to beat these eggs, and add them to the mixture. And then I'm going to add all the mixture to it. It really, actually, it's quite easy to make this. Well, you can see it's quite easy to make. But the important thing is just getting all your ingredients ready before you start. Right, so I'm just going to mix around, and I'm going to season it quite well, really. It needs quite a bit of seasoning, otherwise it can be bland. This is why, unfortunately, vegetarian food can get sort of, they think it's a bit bland. Well, it doesn't have to be. And now the magic pepper mill. So just give it a good stir. Right, and then I'm going to put it into this baking tin that's got greaseproof paper that's been greased as well. It's all a bit of grease in here and a bit of grease in there, but plenty of grease in the tin. And I'm going to then, well, obviously I'm going to put all the mixture in here. In fact, any of you that's had this pate before and haven't made it, I think it'll be a surprise to you how easy it is. Right, just sort of flatten it, just to smooth the top. And then you're going to put it in an oven, 180 centigrades, about 5 on a gas oven, and about, I'm not sure, but I think it's 375 Fahrenheit. And put it in the oven on a medium shelf for about 40 minutes. And voila! Here's one I made earlier. And this is the nut and wine pate in all its glory. We've done all the preparation, all the toil and sweating is finished, and now it's time to test. This is the starter, the nut and wine pate. So what do you think?
Yeah, I know it wouldn't stay around long enough, but can you freeze the pate?
You can actually. It freezes beautifully. What I would do, cut it into 10 slices, cling film each individual slice, then just put it in the freezer and then just take them out as you need them. If you don't want to freeze it and you think you are going to eat it reasonably quickly, I would it will keep in the fridge, a good, good cold fridge, up to 10 days.
The consistency is really, really good as well. It's held together well. What kind of method you use to keep it that way?
Well, what held it together actually, basically, were the eggs.
No,
so you really do need. I know that if people don't want to use eggs, it wouldn't hold together. It would just all collapse. But it is the eggs that keep it together.